Hello all, Havoc here. Let's get ready to play some Space Engineers. Well, in this episode, I thought I'd bring you guys in a little bit sooner than I had actually had planned. So, last episode, you kind of noticed I kind of ran around like a chicken with my head cut off, just covering a few different things. So, I'm picking up where I lost all my footage last time. I'm going to climb out here. I've already moved the reactor. We have 3 out of 4 gyroscopes down there. These guys are a little bit further along than you guys had seen in the past already. These are small still tips for this guy to finish him up. 1 actually. So I'm currently cutting down the Reaper. I'm just to the point where I'm going to start taking away material and adding some in. So I'm going to take away these cargo containers. And then I'm going to take away these. Okay, so you didn't see me do is look for inventory. I already did all that. I just done that right before I hit record. So remember, always check inventory on an item that has inventory before you grind it. So, alright, we are going to truck along here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cut this away, this way. We're going to leave that container. And we're going to leave these heavy armor blocks. Oh, come out here. So he is going to end up being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because we broke off that whole back section. 6 blocks shorter. If memory serves, that's 2 large armor blocks shorter. Because I should have gotten this heavy armor out of the way before I brought you guys in, so you didn't see all this grinding. So I've been busy elsewhere in the station as well. As soon as we get the Reaper here done, we'll go take a tour out there, and hope you guys like the progress we're making out there. So we'll get this guy, get the Reaper finished, get him painted up to match the rest of the fleet. And then we'll go take a tour on the rest of the station. It's coming along. There's a few ideas. As don't want to give too much away, but yeah, it's coming along quite nicely out there. This one needs to come off. Yeah. As I work on the station, it's becoming more and more obvious where to put things. Her inventory's full. Where to put more and more stuff. So, I'll just put all of it in here. A little overkill, because we're going to end up needing some of it back. Not a lot, just some. But, yeah, it's becoming quite clear where certain things need to go for our future expanding of the station. As some of the amenities and stuff that we've talked about adding to the station. Yeah, I've got a lot of it mapped out in my head and stuff, so I think we'll go over a lot of that today. Let's see here. We're just going to go ahead and match it for now, but it'll end up becoming a different color in a bit. So this goes here, like this. And now we need the sloped armor. There we go. So I've added new armor blocks to the game, but I've really yet to use them. I probably will when we start getting into some of our new ships that we build. I mean, at that point, it's kind of like, why not? but to try to incorporate those into the shapes that we already have would be pretty difficult, I think. You are out of steel plates. So I'm just not looking at using those right yet. If anything, maybe we can start using them on the station. I think that'd probably be the easiest place to incorporate them, because the station's design is easier to modify, I think. I'm not sure. But, okay, so that's going to be the rear. So I need to swap those out for sloped, maybe? No, I'm going to leave those non-sloped so they can help protect the engines. They'll take a hit before the engines will, kind of thing. With that being said, maybe I shouldn't have made these corner ones here sloped. To look into that. Okay, let's get these all welded up. So I got a lot of new viewers lately. Some of you guys are, telling me that you're longtime players. Some of you are saying that you're new to the game. That's awesome. All of the new viewers, welcome to the channel. It's cool to get all this new feedback from players. Especially the long-time existing players that are coming in and say, hey, you know what, I've been playing for a while now, and it's, oh man, I'm these small tilt tubes for him too. And just hearing all you guys' content or comments about the content, it's pretty awesome. I'm really enjoying the feedback. And let's see, does that cover everything? We're gonna need a couple more thruster components, couple more large steel tubes. Actually, I'm gonna throw a save in here because yeah, I've lost a lot of content lately. Oh, let's grab a display. Do we have a display? I do. Okay. I lost a lot of content lately from either game instability or just Windows crashing. So, kind of frustrated with that. This will be the 4th time I've done these repairs to the Reaper, just to put in context. So, I'm going to only put a few thrusters on here. We had way too many on the back before, and we ended up having to swap out. We had to turn off a lot of the thrusters because we had just too many. So we'd go drill, and we'd literally had to turn thrusters off because we would just have too much power. What are you missing? Large steel tubes, okay. And our suit is getting critical on power. So we're going to need thruster components and large steel tubes. Let's climb the ship real quick. Yeah, that's good now. I just need to get a little bit of energy. I want to get the Reaper complete. And we need a couple more thruster components. We'll put all this stuff back. And we're going to grab some more thruster components. Alright. Moving along, moving along. A couple more to go. And there we go. That'll do for now. We're going to go ahead and fly him back out. We can see... Get in there. There we go. Yeah, you guessed it. Sorry for all that, guys. I really... Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move down a little bit. Slide over, turn it. Oh, his dampers are... Whoa, he was sliding there a bit. That kind of freaked me out. Oh, I know why. Oh, he's only got one reactor. All the thrusters getting fire. Oh, it's in my inventory. Okay. And this isn't complete. It's gonna come off. Okay, so let's get this in here. It should start all pulling it. There it goes. Alright, so all those other reactors are now pulling power. There we go. Oh, that's much better. Okay. So now, let's get that pitch right. There we go. A little bit tight still, but not as tight as it was the first time we were flying in. So you're going to see there, right there. We're going to be able to easily dock up now. So, oops, wrong button. All right, so let's go ahead and fly on over, and we're going to take a look at what we've been doing inside the station. So, and then we'll give this guy a paying job as well. So as you see, we got some lighting going on and some more internal walls. So I got some more lights to do. See, we got the ones here on the runway. I'm going to do a row of white and 2 row yellow. And it's going to carry all the way through to the other side of the station. So see, it's already coming up over and around. And it's going to do the same thing over here. It's going to come up over and through like that. So what I'm probably going to do is make this a larger door right here, and we can have this look kind of like a hangar entrance, because we can have the yellow line carry through, and then we'll have a deck above on the inside. So I turn around, there we go. So kind of like where we'd make a finder or make a larger door, and then we'd come inside here, and this would be all ship repairs and stuff like that, which will allow us to move this stuff here up a floor, and we'd be able to see this connection point. That's, I've gotten a few comments in the videos about how, we made this all nice and pretty, but we can't see it because this thing's in the way. You gotta go. I know this thing's hideous. I said that about 10 videos ago. I don't like this thing, but it served its purpose for what we needed. So I'd probably do is have there'd be a floor up here, probably about where that is, either right above it or right below it, probably above it. So it'd be right about here. We'll have a floor up here, and we'll have all our assembly facilities up here. Some welding stations in here and stuff like that to get supplies from, and that's where our assembly facility is probably going to be, is up there. So it's up out of the way. We can go check on it when we need to, but in theory, we just have a terminal kind of like that, queuing stuff up, and it's just making it. So I turn my jetpack off. Look, I got gravity turned on. So this is the start of the lighting situation. I'm just going to start to expand it and just keep building on it. It's really tedious because you got to name them all as you go, kind of thing. I think I got a system down to make it a little bit easier on myself, but yeah, this is going to come out to here, and it's going to go out. I'm going to carve this out here with the mini drone, or the micro drone I should say. I'll carve this out to where the wall will come around in case the welding doohickey thing, if we keep it, and tie into here. So from this side here you won't see it at all. I'm not doing it yet, but let's go ahead and look up. So I got a roof in as well. So this is all going to get filled in. I ran out of plate. So I'm going to fill this in as well. So this wall is going to be completely encased. I'm going to poke holes for windows and stuff on occasion and everything. And up here, right above here, I totally got a master plan for this. I gotta come around now because that hole we always used to go through is filled in. So we're gonna come up here, and you see that's where we're looking down onto this. So you guys have talked about making like a trophy room. Well, here it is. This is the future home of our museum, Hall of Honor kind of thing. So I'm going to slope this as best as I can up towards here. And so there'll be a platform somewhere over here. It'll be fun to make because I want to make sure it's, you know, the same orientation as that. And then I'll put windows up here so we'll be able to look out through here. Down here, what I plan on doing is, like I said, you know, we'll just have either entire ships or holograms of the ships, you know, using the blueprinting machine. And we'll have those spread out all around. Maybe some LCD panels with some of their backstory. And I'm also going to carve a hole right here and basically put a reverse version of our command station from the bridge right here, looking down. So you'll be able to walk down inside of it and just stand and look down and see everything that's going on around. So as ships come in and stuff, you'd be able to see them, and kind of cool, I thought, you know. Just, it's like, you know, why have this white surface up here, just plain Jane kind of thing. So yeah, I'm gonna have this opened up as glass, inverted downward, so you'll be able to stand inside this and look down. So I think it'd be kind of cool looking. So that's where we're at. You know, it's coming along. Do I have a seal plates on me? Oh, I do. Got a couple. Oh, yeah, a couple. That was it. So now let's go work on the Reaper. Let's go get him a paint job. Let's go take him over into the nice bright area. Induct him into the fleet. So yeah, more and more brighter areas will come into play as we progress. All right, so yeah, light's cool. I like having the light around. Definitely changes up the look of the station. I'm gonna try to do either the white or the yellows. I'm not sure yet, to be blinking, to do the like to do the interval blinking thing. So yeah, like I said, I'm not sure yet because it's gonna take a lot, because every single one of these are yeah, to name them all, link them all, time them all. Yeah, it's gonna take some time. So we need paint. We need paint. What's up, Scorp? How you doing, man? Hey, while I'm here, got any small steel tubes? You got 10. I'll take those. I'll take them all. Ooh, he's got 12. All right, thanks, buddy. And while I'm here, borrow that paint swatch. All right, so hold down the shift button, and boom. Not a huge change for this guy. Oh, it kind of does change it right there. There we go. Alright, so let's make sure we got him all. How about you roll over there, big guy? There we go. Make sure you got your belly. Oh, I did miss something. I gotta put those there. Alright, so got it all. Cool. Alright, so he's all painted up. Now we need to give him a color to run down for his stripe. Something to indicate the industrial miners kind of thing. Not sure what to use. I really don't know. I need some steel plates. You got steel plates on you? No, you don't. Let's see here. Yeah, Scorp is kind of empty. After he rubbed the welder on the barge, he's kind of done. We need to completely refill him. Yeah, he went to work on the barge and he's never felt the same since. I just need a couple steel plates, guys. Come on, somebody. Which brings us to an important point. We're low on resources. I'm going to end up having to take the barge and this new refitted Reaper out for a run. Okay, I need some steel plates. I gotta get this done. You guys are like, Havoc, we've seen enough grinding for this episode. Stop. Alright, so let's get up here. There we go. So I gotta do the little ones on the belly. That's not the big a deal. For the most part, he's gonna be connecting via this. The small one on the belly is for when he's dumping off of the chandelier. Because when he's with the barge, that's inefficient because he has this connector point. Oh, hey, I'm missing a couple thrusters there over ground. Okay, I'll have to address that too. I might just replace those with armor all the way around. Get that second tier armor. Because those are the thrusters we keep losing. So, that's why I was talking about making these square to try to take the abuse for those. So, yeah, oh, we still have got to come up with a color. Okay, so we got orange as our military branch. We got yellow for our construction branch. I really don't like the blue. Yeah, I don't like the blue. The blue is way too heavily used in the game because it's one of the default colors. Okay, we're gonna go green. Yep. We're gonna go with green. So, our oh, I didn't mean to color that one. I wanted to color this line right there. So I'm gonna do this ship in a plus formation, like so. Actually, we should probably do the armor. Now we're good with the plus, because these guys show up. So. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do our fleet color and green. Alright. Got a couple blocks where I can't aim with my paintbrush, but we can't fix that. Like so. So and then when we put the connectors in here, they will show up the right color as well. So it looks like all the grinders should be green. They are not, so let's go ahead and grab that. Which means we can also paint the barge now. The barge has a designation. I missed a line here. Let's get the cockpit. Yeah, there we go. Cool. I like it. It's green. Alright, so let's go ahead and head out onto the barge, and we'll get the barge painted up. And we could probably wrap it up there today. A lot of stuff's happening off camera because it is such large projects, and I know you guys aren't really down for the monotony of it, but you guys were wanting to see either the finished product or near finished product. So, you know, kind of to get the idea of where I'm going with it, kind of thing. So that's what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna continue doing that, and yeah, as we go on, we will I'll keep adding more content to what I'm doing based upon, well, what I'm doing. So is this, oh good, so I'm gonna put a stripe right here. Wow, it looks kind of cool in contrast like that. Alright, I kind of like that. So, and then when we come over here, I'm going to actually go wider. Like this. So I'm going to use that as a lineup point for docking purposes. Is kind of why I went with that. So it function first. So if there's a reason to bring function to something, then that's better to do that than to just do it just because. I'm a firm believer that in my daily life. It's like, not only does it look cool, but hey, you know, there's an idea behind it. So, alright, so then I'll bring this around here. We'll get some lights going on the larger ships like this guy here too as well. Go ahead and color all of these actually. I'm not doing the whole shift to paint the large swatch of area, large area, whichever is the correct pronunciation, because it'll get things that I don't want painted. I really don't want to have to try to crawl into nooks and crannies to get this back to the color we want it to be. Alright. Carrying it through. Alright, so now we're going to carry that stripe across. Like so. Oh, I missed one. I'm sure I missed a couple more, but did I? Let's take a quick look. Looks like I got them all. Alright. So then we're going to bring this back. So somewhere here I want to find a spot to... Hey, we got gravity on the ship. Somewhere here I need to find a spot where it makes sense to bring this back to one line, like that. I think probably right here, right at the tower. We'll bring 3 back to the tower and then stop there. I don't know why it does this every once in a while. See, I just break it and weld it and the seam's gone. Interesting, huh? Alright, so bring it right to the door. Yeah, that looks good. And it's also right in front of the engine too. So that's gonna work. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring that in here like that. Did I only put one door? Yeah, I only did. Or, well, one on the front 2 faces is what I meant to say. So, go like this. Like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this top ring that color. Okay. We now have a designation for our mining ships. Alright. I try to do this in my single player worlds as well. It just makes it easier just at a first glance, especially if you have modular ships where they all look kind of the same. Because a lot of my ships tend to take the shape of like this guy right here. You know, they just basic slender shape, and the tool on the front is what's different. So it'll basically be the same ship over and over and over again. So what I try to do is I will make them at first glance just literally like look over. Oh, that guy's all yellow. That's definitely a welding ship. So, all right. So we're gonna wrap it up here. Over rotation there. The barge is painted up. We got a very few minor things to do. We need to get some doors on there so we don't get any debris inside there from harvesting. Just kind of few little odds and ends. Not a lot left to do on the barge. Got one reactor left to do, or not reactor, gyroscope to finish. The collectors, need to get those in place. That looks weird. I need to fix that. It needs one more row. Like that. There. That looks a little bit better, I think. Be nice if I could do 45 painting. Like a 45 like that. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, Keen Software, I know you watch my videos. Right. Make that happen. 45s. Angular painting. Stencils. Ooh, stencils. That'd be awesome. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Like I said, we got a few things left to do. Get the connection point here fixed up. Get more lighting inside here. I think we're going to focus on the lighting on the station first, as far as lighting goes, because it's very, very, very tedious work. And we're just going to continue to improve overall between all of our ships and all of our stations. So, really happy how that turned out, by the way. So, yeah, that's it for now. This is Havoc. Have fun. Keep gaming.